Hi everyone and welcome to Z's Joy Tarot. It's been more than a minute. Thank you for being here. I'm back to my normal place and traveling didn't agree with me coming back, and energetically I was drained. I had to try to get my equilibrium back. So I took some time out to rest and recharge. So we're already in November. It's nearly the end of the year. One more month before Christmas. Unbelievable. So let's see. I've got for you today some. I've chosen a crystal from a large selection of crystals, and this one came out, so it's significant. I've got some oracle cards, a bit of astrology, and some tarot cards for you. I'm focusing for the period 1 to the 9th of November. That's my intention. And we've got some action happening. We've got a full moon on the 5th of November in Taurus, 13 degrees Taurus, and of course Mercury goes retrograde on the 9th. So I wanted to mention that as well. Now, let's see. Where do we start? I just wanted to give you a little bit of introduction, just small information that I get, and I think it's relevant for the collective. We've gone into a different timeline. That's what I believe, and we need to focus on the real luxuries of life at this time. And these are things that and they are true luxuries. This is time and good health and a quiet mind, or slow mornings, and ability to travel or to rest without feeling guilty, and a good night's sleep, and even calm, boring days. They're luxurious, you know. Meaningful conversations, home-cooked meals, people you love, and people who love you back. These are more important than any stuff that you need to buy to make you feel better. So I wanted to raise that. That was important. Is anybody else feeling like their spirit is rejecting almost everything right now? Because this is how I felt. This is how I needed time to realize that fake friendships and forced conversations and draining environments, loud crowds, toxic relationships, and surface level connections, you just can't do it anymore. If it's not bringing you peace and genuine connection or alignment with your purpose and your energy, your energy wants nothing to do with it at all. So if anyone's feeling that, this is where I am at the moment. God says, spirit, whatever. The reason some people have walked away or from you without any reason, or have nothing to do with you, it is because God's removed them from your life, because they cannot go where God is taking you next. They will only hinder you in your next level because they have already served their purpose in your life. So let go and keep moving, and greater is coming, and this is, says the Lord. So that was important for me to give that information to someone. And I prayed and meditated on the cards as always. So let me just end the introduction there. I didn't want to take too much of the time and go straight to the crystal. The crystal today, it took me quite a while to identify this crystal, and I'll spell it for you because I couldn't even say the name. It's Dermatyrite. So it's DUMORTIERITE. Now it's a variety of blues and black and what have you. So the related chakra for this is throat and crown, and it allows you to communicate divine spiritual teachings in a practical and grounded way so that others will understand clearly, and supports you to integrate and believe in the wisdom and knowledge received from your higher self, and assist you in addressing and releasing any old blockages around expressing your spiritual truths and wisdom. Now, we've said this before, so lots of energy from that stone. I've said to you before that authenticity and truth is the highest vibration. It's even higher than love. So continue to maintain your vibrations. So that's the crystal part done. Okay, I'm writing this down so you can fast forward ahead to wherever you need to go. I've only chosen 3 oracle cards today, so I don't take too much of your time. And the birds are chirping outside. And of course, Archangel Michael is the first one. And Archangel Michael wants you to know that he's giving you 3 gifts of light: white light, delight, and lightheartedness. So Archangel Michael hands you an energetic key, and this sacred key brings you the 3 gifts of light. They allow you to feel joy in your heart and live happily in the here and now. That is beautiful. So while we got this card, I'll quickly give you some more information on that. Oh, I like that message. Okay, we've got this card because, happiness, blissfulness, contentment on cloud 9, and an enjoyable event or gathering is coming, which will give you lots of pleasure and amusement. So, and go with the flow. Accept life as it comes. So there is there could be an event like a wedding, a birth of a child, an announcement of a pregnancy, grandchildren, and these are the alternative meanings for this. And you are blessed and buoyant, and take yourself lightly. You are joyful and look forward to each day and all its gifts and experiences, and you are blessed. Your angels bring love and peace to your life each day, and each step you take, you allow the angels to guide you and have deep faith. So that was the message that Michael wanted us to receive on that one. And I got the next one is from Goddess Isis, and I love the imagery as I always put it up. And Goddess Isis says, "Portal of light, it is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You're a conscious being on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You are not leaving your earthly connection behind. You are merely adding to it. As you all know, you're more than just a physical body. We just need to be in alignment emotionally, physically, spiritually, energetically, psychically, and be grounded to be able to experience more than this physical realm." All right, so that was that. And one more that I've chosen, which is a fortune oracle for us for this period that my intention is from the 1st to the 9th of November. And it's goals. It says, "Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved." So set your goals in. You would have set your intentions on the new moon, and we've got the full moon coming in, as I said, in Taurus. Let's see, what does it say, this number 13? A little bit more information on that. If you've been feeling bored and restless, super sensitive or more vulnerable to criticism than usual, stay positive and remember criticism cannot hurt you unless you let them. And a goal you thought was unreachable now seems closer than ever. I'm just going to give you a tip that this card gives us, and it says, "Write out your goals as soon as possible and display them in a prominent position in your home or office. Place a significant spiritual figurine or a picture of someone you admire on your desk or at home to inspire you." Well, if nothing else will inspire you, look at all these gold coins. Okay. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. That's for this week. All right, let's go straight to the astrology. I'll write this down. 9, okay. Now, when I looked at the astrology, I just have to give you a little bit of information that's quite relevant rather. As we got into November, right, in the first few days of the month, relationship issues took centre stage, and on the 2nd and 3rd November, T-square between Venus and Libra, Chiron in Aries, and Jupiter in Cancer indicates a great deal of tension. So ignored needs, unspoken wishes, or long simmering conflicts in relationships and partnerships can no longer be overlooked. have the courage to face these conflicts, even if the topics are uncomfortable. The chances are good that matters will develop in a positive direction. So on November 4th, which is when I'm doing this reading, I believe, Mars enters Sagittarius. While changing signs, it forms a trine to Neptune on the last degree of Pisces and in opposition to Uranus on the first degree of Gemini. One day later, which is tomorrow, there's a full moon in Taurus on the 5th, and on 6th November, Mars perfects a sextile to Pluto. And shortly afterwards, Venus moves into Scorpio, where it forms the apex of a yod with Neptune and Uranus, and is in tension with Pluto in Aquarius. And it's exact actually on the 8th of November. So, now these days bring a lot of drive, energy, and a thirst for adventure. So the call of freedom is strong and may tempt some to take reckless actions. Avoid acting on impulse unless you are ready to embark on an adventure with an uncertain outcome. Powerful constructive forces are available now. So love relationships could become very passionate. It is not the best time to make long-term commitments or swear eternal fidelity, because the situation could look completely different tomorrow. Unexpected events may upend your plans. Now, on November 8th, retrograde Uranus returns to Taurus until April 2026. Now, we've all had a taste of that for quite a number of years now, so it's gone back again to Taurus. It will direct its transformative energy one last time towards the earthly and material spheres of life. Developments may proceed more slowly, yet the results achieved will be difficult to reverse. Now, on 9th of November, Mercury turns retrograde until the 29th of November. So be especially careful with agreements and contracts and ensure clear communication. You may need to revise things once Mercury is direct again. Jupiter also turns retrograde from 11th of November until 11th of March 2026. During this period, its impulses for growth turn inward. You may need to review your goals and align them with your emotional needs. Now, when Mercury goes retrograde, my tip to you is, whatever you purchase, be very careful, because you might have to return it. It might not be the right size, it might break down, it might not be, and it's the worst time to buy footwear or even clothing. So just be aware whilst Mercury is in the retrograde period from the 9th to the 29th of November, because you're all out there, I'm sure, buying Christmas presents, so just be aware of that. You might want to leave it till early December. That was my tip to you. All right, now let's go into the full moon, which is going into full moon in Taurus, 13 degrees Taurus. When I like to read up on that because that's important. Let's have a look. Now, the moon in Taurus is the lady at her most solid and sensual, feeling secure and well-rooted. There's no need to stress or hurry, and definitely no need to change anything. We tend to resist change when the moon is in this sign, especially change that's not of our own making. Would rather sit still, have a wonderful dinner and listen to good music, appreciating the beauty of the earth, watching a sunset, viewing some lovely art, or taking care of money, because Taurus loves money, and other resources are Taurus moon activities. Gosh, that doesn't look straight. There you go. So moon in Taurus, enjoy that. 13 degrees of Taurus. I think it's near my sun sign too. Now, for the week as a whole, I'll just give you a little bit more astrology. Let's have a look. I'm going to give you the weekend outlook more than the week. So for the weekend, forget about chores and duties on Saturday and instead hang out with your sweetie or seek a potential suitor. Now, the week's onslaught of planetary shifts continue on Sunday, when Mercury turns retrograde, as we said, on the 9th, and remains so until the end of the month. So you may want to put off, as I said, Christmas shopping until after the 29th, or be prepared to deal with a myriad of potential issues, from lost packages to broken goods or frustrating customer service. So even when you're ordering online, be aware, okay? Tip for a week. This week, we are taking 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. planetary speaking, right? So it is time to reflect on the changes that occurred over the past 7 years. Wow, it's a long time, right? So you can implement improvements for the next chapter of your life starting next year in 2026. All right, great. Now, let's see a little bit of tarot. And so the astrology ends now. Okay. I hope you're well wherever you are. It took me quite a lot of energy to cleanse my energy, find my balance. I got a little bit of physical unwellness as well. So I had to fight to get back my health. And I'm still, well, I'm feeling a lot better. But I had to do some cord cutting, energetic alignment. I even had said a few prayers. And I think I'm back now. I'm back with a vengeance. Okay. Now, let's have a look. I've got a little bit of astrology. It's a little bit of, 5 tarot cards I've chosen for you. That's what I was trying to say. All right. So, the heart of the matter for the coming period, we've got vibrancy. We've got the Queen of Wands, and she's a fire sign. She's feisty. We like the Queen of Wands. And the challenge for this period is we've got the Page of Swords. We've got some curiosity, some spying happening. People spying or looking or observing. And, tend to do that on social media nowadays, don't they? And the unknown factors for this period. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got creative expression and offers coming. Turning point for this period is the Page of Pentacles. Wow, we've got them all, the young ones out today. That's an Earth card. And the outcome is, wow, I love it. We've got the 10 of Coins culmination. Wonderful, I love this. All right, for this period, people, we have got the Queen of Wands represents, it could be a Leo sign, a fire sign, an Aries sign, Sagittarius. She is fiery, she's energetic, she's vivacious and strong and courageous. She's passionate about life and independent and confident, optimistic and outgoing. She's actually quite sexy. Things come to her and she's assertive and hot-tempered. But she's also efficient and she knows her worth. So this represents you or the collective as a whole. It represents the divine feminine. It represents vibrancy in feminine form, the feminine side. It doesn't necessarily represent gender. It represents energy. And the challenge is this vibrant energy, the Queen of Wands, has got an air sign, and it represents spying and curiosity. So we've got patience is needed to be vigilant and protective of your energy and guarded. And think before you speak. Don't get drawn into arguments and mental agility, because you've got people actually curious and interested in what's going on with this vibrant Queen of Wands. The unknown factors is we've got the Knight of Cups. So we've got some of the spying, because we've got romantic proposals here, offers, invitations, and following your heart. So look, somebody could come along and sweep you off your feet with charm and being affectionate and gentle. So it could be an offer. It could be a romantic offer, but it could be an offer of other offers as well, business and otherwise. So the turning point for this particular period that we're focusing on, Page of Pentacles. Now, Page of Pentacles is earth energy, and it's something physical. It's an investment. So good news is coming in earthly matters. So if it is a beginning of an offer, it's a solid beginning, and it's developing because it's only a page. So it's laying the foundations and taking advantage of an opportunity. So with an excellent prospect for advancement. So if there is an offer coming and it is tangible and it has to do with material gain more than anything, the outcome is magnificent because we've got the culmination being the 10 of Pentacles. A 10 of Pentacles, we've got 3 generations here and this is Earth energy again. So it pertains to either a Virgo or Taurus, Capricorn. Unexpected financial windfall and a lump sum of money, either through trust funds or inheritance or a solid foundation or some sort of income coming through that's unexpected. It could even be inherited from ancestors. But there is a culmination, and it's coming for the period that I mentioned for the collective, and it is a beautiful culmination because the 10 of Pentacles is wanting for nothing. It is magnificent, and it's come, well, it's unexpected. I will, though, look at the challenge again. What is the challenge? Why is the Page of Swords there? Let's clarify. Okay, get one card. Too many cards. One card. Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords there for the collective? One card, please. I can't seem to get one card. Small. Okay. Why is the Page of Swords there for the collective? Page of Swords represents. I only take cards that jump out. I ask for one card, please. Got it. Actually, there's more than one card. 2 came out. It's got to do, the Page of Swords has got to do with the Ace of Cups, another offer, emotional offer. And the 3 of Cups has got to do with connecting on with others, friendship groups, and basically, I think we're already starting in November. Usually starts in December, but we're already starting we've got the Melbourne Cup week here. So there's a lot of celebrations and a lot happening where people are getting together and celebrating. So that's what that's about. So it's not a negative. If anything, the Page of Swords is it's delayed news and being patient for planning ahead with lots of fun and frivolity and getting together with like-minded friends, and that's beautiful. Which is also another offer here, which we said with the Knight of Cups. So I think it's a beautiful week for the collective. I'm not even going to clarify the 10 of coins, because that in itself is amazing. So wherever you are, enjoy yourself, take care of yourself, sending you lots of love and positive energy. And you know what to do. Anything, your likes, your subscribes, your sharing the video is much appreciated. And thank you for your energy. It's an energy exchange, isn't it? Now, sending you love. Bye for now.